Thank you for stopping by. My name's Mo, and let's get right into this video. All right, I'm 39 years old. Next year, 2025, I'll be 40. And I gotta say, it's true. You do start feeling it. You do start feeling it. I'm telling you. When I move, get out of bed, bones are popping, snapping. Oh man, you know, I can still remember being a teenager in my 20s, just getting up, moving with no problem. I mean, I feel like I just faced the world. But now, it's a lot different. And with me, seeing a doctor and I've been losing weight, so I went to the doctor this year, checkups and all that, and I weighed at 297. So obviously, need to drop the weight. So now I'm down to 278. So I'm hoping to keep going down. So obviously, that doesn't help, but I'm telling you, it's crazy on how you really do feel it, because I don't recall ever my bones popping with me just walking. Feet start hurting. Even if I buy new shoes that are made for walking, it's crazy. I mean, because like I said, you just feel like you're Superman. When you're in your teens and you're in your 20s, even in your 30s, you feel that you're invincible, and that's what I felt like. But now it's just crazy. As I reach 40, it's really crazy. And then I think, okay, from 40 to 50, how that's gonna be, and how people in that age have always talked to me about, and how their bodies are and all that. So that's the whole point of dropping this weight, to get healthy, to get better. So when you do that, your body doesn't tend to feel that way, more than what it is if you're not healthy. So that's what I'm trying to do. But man, it's so crazy, and it just makes you think of how when you get to this age, almost 40, how time quickly just moves, and you just don't realize it until you really get to that age, and you just sit back and you're just thinking, and it's just like, wow, the time flew by. And, it really has, because I have all these memories up in my head of how I was as a teenager in my 20s, and it's just like, it's nothing like that anymore. And it's like, man, you were doing all these things, and being around these people, having these jobs, and relationships, eating these foods, and it's just behind you now, and now you're here, and it's just like, wow, and now you think, okay, is there another 40 ahead of you now? So that's just the crazy part of life, is just how fast it moves. And you honestly really don't realize it, because you're not going to sit back in your teens and just be like, all right, yeah, it's been a crazy life, and you're 14 years old, and you've only gone so much in that point of your life, but when you start to get close to 40, it's just even like, wow, it's crazy, because it's just, I mean, you see your whole life, and you see how you look too, from your hand to your skin to your face, and how much it's changed, and it's no longer perfectly stretched, and it's starting to get a little wrinkle there, and it's just crazy how life moves when you're not noticing it. And when you do look back, and you can see how much of if it was a traumatizing life, or a crazy life, a fun life, but that's just the whole thing of life, but man, I do look back, and just thankful that I've reached to this part. And but hey, man, those were some good times. And I was born in 1985, so I don't remember too much of the late 80s being little, but once I got to the early 90s to mid 90s, that's when I really remember a lot. And I gotta say, the 90s, though, that was the best decade right there. 90s, the best decade. You can't change my mind. Everything was just bottled up in that. From fashion to music, movies and everything. It was just an awesome decade to grow up in, and becoming a teenager throughout that. And I mean, it's just awesome. I'm gonna do a video of talking about the 90s, because 90s were awesome. They truly were. Even though I do love the 90s music, but the 80s music was awesome too. I enjoyed the 80s music, but man, it's just crazy. I don't know if you ever just sit back, or right now just sit back watching this. You can pause it if you want. Just sit back, just think, whatever this hand or this hand, and just think, like, what you've gone through in life, who you've gone through it with in life, what you want to do from this point on. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Life is crazy, and just thankful that, I've got to experience it this far. It's just been so awesome. So, it was this summer, speaking with my cousin. He's a year older than me. He's 40. And he said something that really, really touched me and made me understand about life. He's like, these people worry about getting old and aging and, looking old and all that. But he says that, he counts it as a blessing to be able to grow old, be able to, get wrinkles on the face. And just remember just hearing him say that. It's like, yeah, that's the honest truth, because there's not a lot of us who are able to get this far in life, but we have. So it's a blessing. It's awesome. Whether, I don't know if you believe in a religion or not, that's not my thing to put it on you or anything, but whatever it is, the belief that is for you, it's what it is that got you this far. So hearing him say that was just like, man, you're right, cuz I mean, it's you want to be sad because you're getting old, but at the same time, it's like how is it, like getting medals and battle scars and all that, just because you've just gone through so much in life, and it's something to really think about, because even now I'm still thinking, like, yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Have a family here, and let's keep rolling. Let's don't stop. I mean, I'm able to do this right now. I'm in our extra bedroom where it's quiet. Like I said, the kid, she's in the other room, opposite side of the house. So I'm taking this time right now to do this before, it's almost dinner time. So I'm gonna start the dinner up. So when Mike comes home, she has, food's ready and we all eat. But yeah, it's just something just to think about. Just stop and just sit back and just think of life and just see how far you've come, and just know that, you've made it, and that's an awesome accomplishment.